Marital problems and what follows with marital problems. The best way to solve a problem between spouses is husband and wife. It is the method of dialogue in an attempt between the spouses. One of the most successful solutions that dissolve problems and avoid discussing matters in front of the children so as not to lose control or cause them to hold a psychological contract. The spouses must have the capacity of chest so that they can accommodate the other to waive and not be intransigent on the part of one of the parties, and trying to impose the opinion of the other party. With the disruption of marital relations, there are many problems that negatively affect the relationship of the two partners. And the marital relationship rarely goes without any problems or disagreements between the two parties. But the most important thing is to know how to withstand the most important of which is to work on solving it and bypassing it calmly, without any major conflicts destroy the love between spouses, and the lack of gravity between the two parties. The marital relationship between the two parties is one of the most important ingredients for the success of the marital relationship between the two parties. But after a period of marriage, some lack desire and sexual lust towards their partner. This, of course, makes him avoid having an intimate relationship, which leads to an increase in the gap between them. Here it is necessary to be frank, and it is not unbelievable that both partners mention their physical needs from the other side. It is important to constantly renew the intimate relationship and remove barriers and shyness between them. On the other hand, there is a difference in the way money is dealt with. The way to deal with money differs from one person to another. There is a person who spends everything that falls into his hands of money. There is a mastermind who is able to save money. No matter how low his income is, this difference is one of the most common marital problems. When the personalities of the spouses conflict in this area, disputes arise between them, and the best solution to this problem, it is the commitment of both parties to a specific budget throughout the month. It is recommended that the other party participate in important financial decisions. Buying a new home so that we can bear the consequences of these decisions in the future. Lots of chores and household chores. The burdens of the house and the tasks of cooking, cleaning and arranging. Taking care of children can cause a woman stress, fatigue and pressure, which affects her mood and makes her nervous. Therefore, it is necessary to share household chores and bear some responsibilities with the wife. This will lead to her comfort, family stability and happiness. It is very important for both parties to appreciate each other's efforts and to use expressions of thanks and appreciation, no matter how small the help. Marital problems in this regard will inevitably end. The lack of communication between the two parties leads to the deterioration of marital life. And each of the two parties or spouses must understand the needs of the other and seek to satisfy them. Where communication aims to meet the needs of both parties, and without this, the spouses cannot have a real relationship that will continue, even if one of the parties to the relationship agrees to be the party that provides everything. and he gets nothing. And choose the right time to communicate with each other. Postponing the communication if one of the parties is tired physically and mentally or emotionally is one of the most important ingredients for the success of the dialogue between the two parties.